Hello everyone, welcome to Merulek Royal Garments House, Abuja, Nigeria, home of modest outfit. Here you are taught how to construct simple and complicated modest outfit. If you are just seeing me for the first time, you are highly welcome. To my returning DIY fam, you are highly appreciated. Today's tutorial will be on how to draft this beautiful wrap dress before you. If this is what you are interested in, please watch till the end. It's going to take a little of your time, but it's worth it. We will start this tutorial by folding this pattern paper into two. That conventional way of folding our fabric or paper, whatever it is you're using to make your outfit, all right? So we're going to fold it this way, like so. Then after that, you will use the biggest circumference of your measurement to check how wide this folding is. All right, if it's too small, you increase it. If it's too big, you decrease it. I hope that is clear, like so. So the biggest circumference I'm working with is bust. The bust round we are working with is 36 divided by 4 is 9, right? So we are going to check our 9. This is what we have here, and then we are adding some inches. We are adding 3 inches. Okay, so the excess here is too much, so we are going to reduce it. Okay, that is the essence of checking first of all before you impute any measurement. So I'm reducing it. Like so. So I'm still going to check to be sure I have enough fabric to work with. So 9 plus 3 inches. 3 inches there is 1 inch will be for that, and then 2 inches for sewing allowance. All right, good. So it's okay, we have 1 inch like to cut out, so it's okay. The next thing to do will be to mark 1 inch from top down. That will be our starting point. So we'll mark this way, 1 inch, like so. And then I will connect the dots together to have a beautiful straight line. So we are going to impute our measurements right now. I will be working with pencil. Thereafter, I will be using my marker to highlight every measurement for you to see clearly. I hope that is clear. So the bust point we are working with is 10. I'm marking 10 here, like so. And the underbust is 13.5. This is where I'm placing my tape. All right, from this starting line, that is where I'm placing my tape. So 13.5 is the underbust length, and then the half length is 16. Instead of marking 16, I will be marking 17, because we will be using flay to join to the upper side. So you don't have to cut exactly 16 inches, otherwise you will run short of your measurements. I hope that is clear, or your measurement will become shorter than how it's supposed to be. Okay, I would have added half an inch, but just in case I will be doing some trimming, that is why I added 1 inch at the down part. Actually it's half inch I will be needing to join the down part to the upper part. So in case I will be doing some trimming, I will still be left with half an inch, which is what I originally need to join the down part of this dress to the upper part. I hope that is clear. All right, so let us continue. So I'm going to mark, I'm simply marking 17, and then this way, remember our 13.5 as the underbust length, and then the 17 as the half length, like so. So I'm going to use my ruler to join the dots together. So as you can see, I have joined the lines together, and I have also used my marker pen to highlight the lines for your clear view. The next thing to do right now is to insert our shoulder measurement. The shoulder measurement you are working with is 15. 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. Then remember to add ½ inch for sewing allowance. So instead of marking 7.5, I'm marking 8 inches. All right, good. And the next thing to do is to insert our neck width. So the neck width I'm working with is 3 inches. And then the neck depth for the back is 1 inch, and the neck depth for the front is 3 inches. So I'm simply going to mark the 3 inches I marked here, just so I can have a straight line. Okay, good, like so. And then the 3 inches. So this is it. So I'm going to use my curve ruler for the round neck depth at the front, like so. And then the back neck depth, like so. So I'm still going to highlight this for you to see appropriately. The next thing to do is to insert our bust span measurement. Bust span measurement here is nipple to nipple, the distance between one nipple to another nipple. The measurement for that is 7 inches. 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, right? Good. Remember to add your ½ inch for sewing allowance. So instead of marking 3.5, you mark 4 inches, like so. So I will come down from this bust point. I'll come down by 1 inch. The dart wouldn't go all the way to the bust point. That is why I'm coming down by 1 inch, like so. And then I will mark the bust span measurement here. Good. So I'm going to use my ruler to mark a straight line here. And then remember, these are our conventional darts. That is what we are doing. We are going to mark ½ inch from the center here this way, ½ inch, and then from the center this way, ½ inch, like so, to have a well shape. All right, good, like so. And then we are going to bring our ruler to connect these lines together, like so. Here we have our well shape. So I'm going to use my marker to highlight this dart here. The same thing I will do here. The next thing to do is to insert our armhole measurement. All right, the measurement, armhole measurement you are working with is 18. 18 divided by 2, of course, is 9. So this is our 9 here. I'm going to mark the shoulder measurement I have around here. I'm going to bring it down here, like so, to enable me have a straight line to insert my armhole measurement. So this is 8 inches here. and this is our 9 inches. So this becomes our chest line. This line here becomes our chest line. All right, so I'm going to highlight it for you to see. The next thing to do is to impute our shoulder slope, which is 1 inch here, like so. After that, you don't have to cut it exactly like this. We have to add our sewing allowance, which is 0.5, like so. And like so. So when you're cutting it, instead of cutting from here, you cut it from here, because this is going to be your sewing allowance. I hope that is clear. All right, so you're cutting it from here like so and like so. All right, so we are going to continue. We are going to look for the middle. All right, what's the middle of this armhole? We are working with 9, so 9 divided by 2 is 0.5, right? Good. So we are going to come in from this middle of our armhole. We are going to come in by 0.5, that is ½ inch. All right, I'm marking it inward, not outward, because this side is the front side of the dress. So I'm going to use my curve ruler to connect this line down here, to connect this point down here, and then upward as well, like so. So this is our front armhole. So to our back armhole, we are simply going to curve from this middle of our armhole outward, like so. Good. So I hope this is making sense to you, right? The next thing to do is to impute our bust round measurement. So the bust round measurement we're working with is 36. 36 divided by 4 is 9, right? So 9, and then we are adding 1.5 inches. We don't want too much of allowance. 1.5. We are using lining. By the time we use our lining to turn it over, it will be left with 1 inch as our sewing allowance. I hope that is clear. Good. The next thing to do is our under bust round. Under bust round we are working with is 32. 32 divided by 4, we have 8. Remember, there is a dart here, so we are going to use our 1 inch for that. We are going to impute this 1 inch for that, because by the time we sew it, if we don't add 1 inch, you can see that 1 inch is already gone. All right, so we are going to add 1 inch for that allowance, then 1.5 for sewing allowance, altogether 2.5 allowance that I'm going to leave here. I hope that is clear. Good. So I'm going to impute our waist round measurement. The waist round measurement I have here is 32 as well, so it's the same thing with under bust round measurement. So I'm going to impute the measurement I have here downward. In your own case, it might not be the same. All right, so if your waist round measurement is not the same with your under bust round measurement, please divide it by 4, okay, and then add your sewing allowance. Mine is the same with this, so my waist round measurement is still 32 inches. Divide by 4, we have 8 inches, right? Then I'm going to mark 1 inch for that, and then 1.5 for sewing allowance, altogether 2.5 allowance. So I'm going to use my ruler like so to connect these dots together. Good. So I'm going to highlight these pencils behind the camera, and then I'll let you see what it looks like. So as you can see, I have highlighted every measurement. at this point, I think we are done, and so we are going to cut it out. So we are going to cut it out like so. So I'm going to pass through the back measurements, all right, because I'm going to use this to duplicate the back side of this outfit. So I'm passing through the back side of this measurement. So we are done with the front side of this top. I'm going to use this to cut the back side of this outfit exactly like this, because it's a wrap dress. It doesn't have a zipper anywhere, so I'm using this to cut the back side. So guys, because I'm managing this brown paper, I actually don't want to waste any of this, because nothing is cheap these days, all right? I'm going to use it like this. I'm not going to fold it into two, but when I'm using it to cut on my fabric, certainly I'm folding my fabric into two, just like this, all right? Like this. Good. I hope that is clear. So I'm going to use this front side of this outfit to cut exactly this way. So this is going to be the back side. No zipper, so you don't have to give any allowance. I hope that is clear. So I'm going to cut it out exactly like this. So guys, as you can see, I've already cut it out equally without leaving any allowance. Both the front and the back are of the same size, all right? I've cut the neck design for the back and the armhole as well for the back. Left with the neck design for the front and the armhole for the front as well. So at this point, I'm going to take out the front side of this outfit to keep it aside. So I'm going to insert the dart for the back side of this top. Okay, good. So the little difference for the dart we have for the front and the back is that the back dart is 9 inches from your shoulder downward, is 9 inches. Remember, there is half an inch here, right? So we are not placing our tape from the top. We are placing it half inch. From the top down is half inch. So from that half inch, we are going to mark 9 inches. All right. So 9 inches. I hope you can see 9 inches. From that 9 inches, we are going to mark our bust span measurement, just like what we have in front. So the same thing I have here, the same shape I have here is what I'm going to do here as well. The difference is just the distance between here and where your dart will stop, all right, or where your dart will start from. That's just the difference. The back is 9 inches, meanwhile the front is 12 inches. From that 12 inches, you come down by 1 inch. That is for the front. So let's say the front is 13 inches, all right? So that's just the difference. I'm going to go off camera to insert the dart at the back. All right, guys, so we are done with the back side of this outfit. We are going to keep this aside to work on our wrap, all right? The wrap side of this top. That is what we are going to do next, and that will warrant us to use the front side of this outfit. So the back side is going out of the stage, and now we are going to work with the front side. Now to get our wrap, this is what we are going to do. You open up this like so, all right? So this is why you have to cut the front side with this pattern paper on fold, because you can't cut it one like this, because you need to open it up to work to get your wrap dress. So the next thing to do is we are going to mark how deep you want your cleavage to be, all right? So remember, we've already marked out 1 inch, okay? That's the back side. We've already removed 1 inch from the back side. So you're going to place your tape like so, marking one, like you, from here downward is 1 inch. And then from that 1 inch, you will mark how deep you want your neck depth to be, okay? How much you want your cleavage to show. So here I'm marking 8 inches. All right, I'm marking 8 inches. The next thing to do is from this center line here, the middle of your top, you're going to mark 6 inches this way, all right? So I'm marking 6 inches outward here to this direction. I hope you can see 6 inches. Good. From that 6 inches, I'm going to mark ½ inch from the down part upward. From this down part, I'm marking ½ inch upward, like so. Good. This ½ inch is the allowance I will be using to join the down part of this dress to the upper part to give me the length of the dress I need for this outfit. Then from this ½ inch, I'm going to mark 1½ inch to 2 inches. It depends on how wide you want your belt to be, because it's from this area I will be inserting belt for the dress, all right? So the wideness of the dress is totally your choice. So from this ½ inch here, I'm going to mark 1½ inches to 2 inches. In this case, I'm marking 2 inches, all right, like so. The choice is totally yours. You can make it 1½ you can make it 1 inch, you can make it 2 inches, but it shouldn't be more than 2 inches. So remember, from here to here is 6 inches. This 6 inches. So I'm going to draw a straight line like so. Good. So I'm going to connect from this shoulder, following this, our neck depth to meet with this 6 inches, like so. All right. You can make it straight or you can make it curve. You can just use your straight ruler like so. All right. To draw it, I hope you can see from there. So you can draw it like so. The choice is totally yours. So if you want it curve, you can use your curve ruler to have some curve here, like so. I actually wanted a little curve around here, so I'll use my curve ruler like so. And then from here, I will use my straight ruler to connect it down to meet with this area here. Either you make it curve or you use your straight ruler to mark it all the way down here. All right, good. So I'm going to highlight these lines for you to see appropriately. I'm going to highlight this line for you to see appropriately. So this is what we have here. I hope you can see. So the next thing to do is to cut it out, and we will be done with the drafting part of this outfit, the upper part of this outfit. So I'm going to cut it here like so, from this to this side. So watch appropriately. Good. So this is what we need, and this one is out of the stage. This is condemned. This is no longer part of our outfit. I hope that is clear. So this is what we need right now. This is what we will be working with right now. And we are going to cut two of this. I hope that is clear. Good. So I'm going to use this to cut from the fabric, and I will use this to cut the back side as well. Stay tuned. So guys, at this point, we are going to use this fabric. This is African fabric, popularly known as Ankara. You can see the color, very beautiful, very mature. And so we are going to use this fabric right now to cut this and the back side. Let's quickly do that. So we are going to fold this fabric into two like so, because we need two pieces for the front. Like so. And then we are going to use this. Let's see. Okay. Push it far more. So we are going to cut it following the exact measurement we have here, like so and like so. We are going to open up this space. This is folded into two. It needed to be open. So we are cutting it open, or we are slashing it open like so. All right. And so this is what we have for the front side. This is what we have. I hope you can see here. This is one side of it, and this is one side of it. And so we have two for our wrap dress, the upper part of this wrap dress, like so. So I'm going to cut the back side right now. So for the back side of this dress, I've also folded the fabric into two like so. So we use the back side to place this way, and note that the back side, the center back side, is going to be on fold, because there will be no zip anywhere. All right, so we are not going to slash it open. It's going to be sealed on fold. So yeah, we are going to cut everything equally. Whatever allowance we need for this outfit, we already have added it here. All right, so I'm going to cut it this way, following every part I need to cut, except for this side, because it's going to be on fold. It's going to be sealed. So guys, as you can see, I have also cut out the back side of this outfit, and this is what it is like so. Good. So this is going to have lining on it, and I'm going to cut the lining exactly the way the fabric is. Okay, so right now we are going to proceed to cut the down part of this outfit. Please stay tuned. All right, So guys, to cut the down part of this dress, we are going to fold this fabric into two, like so. And then like so, all right, this way as well. So that is how we are going to fold this outfit. The total length of this dress is 62. So 62 minus 16. So we have 46 for the length, right? Then plus 2 inches, we have 48. 2 inches for your hemming or folding allowance. Don't forget that. And so right now we are going to work on the waist round, okay? The waist round circumference. Remember, the waist round circumference you are working with is 32, right? Now I'm going to bring this pattern. The waist round we are working with is 32. I hope that is clear. And then remember that from the middle of this outfit, we added 6 inches, right? Good. And this is going to be 2. This side and then the other side that will cross over to this side. So if you have 6 inches to this one and then 6 inches to the other side of the top, that means all together is 12 inches, right? Good. So 32 plus 12 inches. Altogether, it will be 44, right? That is what is going to be our waist circumference, all right? So 44 divided by 4. That is what we are going to insert here. I hope that is clear. Good. To get where to insert our waist round, we're going to mark like, let's say 14, all right? There are calculations for that, but I don't do that. I don't go through those process, or I don't go through that process. What I simply do is I just marked round like so, take my tape, mark round like so, like so, all right? And then I'll divide my waist round into 4. Remember, it's 44, right? 44 divided by 4, we have 11 inches. So we are going to insert that 11 inches here, all right, on this line, like so. If it's enough, good and fine. If it's not enough, then I will show us what next to do. So this is accurate, all right? We have 11 inches, and that's fine. So I hope that is clear. If you want to get to understand more about this, I have tutorial on this channel on how to get your appropriate waist round measurement for your peplum. Please check those videos out. They will help you a lot to understand much more on what I just did here. All right, good. So if you're not seeing, let me use this chalk. I hope this chalk will help for you to see. Good. So the next thing to do right now is to insert the length of our dress. We need 46. Good. So from this line now is the length we are working with. 48 because we added 2 inches for hemming allowance. Original length is 46 plus 2 inches for hemming allowance. So this is our 48 inches here. So we are going to mark that 48 like so. all the way round. All right. So we are going to mark from this line, we are going to mark our 48 inches all the way round. Okay, good. So I'll do that off camera and let you see. So we are going to mark it like so, 48 inches. This is what we have here. Let me highlight this blue with this red chalk. I hope it will come out clear. So this is what we have here for the waist. Like I said, if you want to understand how I got this or how I came about this line here to enable me insert my waist round measurement, please watch my videos on tutorial on how to cut peplum. You will get to understand this place better. And then as you can see for the down part also, I've already gotten my circle. I marked from here all the way down, 48 inches. Remember the length is 46, then plus 2 inches for folding or hemming allowance. I hope that is clear. So we are going to cut it right away. And there's one important information. You remember that when we are cutting, peplum, especially the longer peplum for dress, we usually have this here. Okay, so you're going to watch out on how I'm going to join this to give us the complete length for this outfit. So please don't go away. See how I'm going to get to join this area here to get the complete length for the dress. So watch out and see how I'm cutting this out. So this is it. And then from here, like so. So concerning this peplum, I have a lot of videos that will help you out, all right, to understand much more. So you can watch any of them and help yourself out. So for this one, this is what we are going to do here. So for this area, this is what we are going to do. We're going to join it like so. I hope you can see. But before then, I have to, this is going to be 2, right? This place is going to be open up. And then I'll join it from here. And then because the joining is going to start from this area. And you can see that here is on fold, it's sealed. So I have to seal this area and then join it together. I'll do that and then let you see what I'm trying to explain here. So I'm going to open up these 2 like so. I'm opening it up like so. Now you can see that this is detached, and like we have here, 1, 2, and this is sealed. So I'm going to join it like so from this area, like so. So it's going to be this way. And I'm going to join it from this area here, and then this way, and this way. I hope I'm making sense. Just stay tuned, I will be back. Let me join this area with the machine and then I'll bring it back for you to see. So I'm going to join these 2 together, then I'll be back. So guys, at this point, I'm going to notch this area here to enable me join this down part. to enable me join this down part appropriately. So as you can see, I have joined the two pieces together and I have just one piece right now. So what I'm going to do is, from this area that I joined here, I hope you can see, this is where I stitched. I'm going to bring it with this one here, like so, to match up, and then I'll take it to the sewing machine. I'll join this side together and then join this side also together. Then I'll give it a good press. I'll come back to show you what next to do. So that is how to get this part to meet up with this other length. I'll be back. Stay tuned. So you can carefully carry it, or even if you scatter it, there's no problem. You have to refold it when you're done, okay? So guys, just in case you're wondering how you're going to do that, like I said, you can scatter it up, right? And then when you finish joining, give it a good press, you can refold it. Now see what I'm doing here, all right? So this is the upper part. You fold it like so. So arrange it appropriately. You can see what I'm doing here. Can you see? The next thing is this side, you bring it over just exactly like what you did the first time. I hope you can see. So this is it. Is that clear? This is what we have here. And then you turn it over to the other side so that you can see the length we are working with, to enable you cut it appropriately, like so. You turn it over. So can you see, this is our length. So we are going to cut it this way to the end. I hope that is clear. I hope you're seeing what I'm doing here. You're paying very close attention, right? Okay. So I'm going to cut it right now. We are following this length. So adjust, make sure it's well placed, well arranged, so you don't cut it wrongly. So I'm cutting it this way, following our original length, like so. So I'm not going to skip any part. Just follow me. I'm not going to skip any part so that you can see what I'm doing here. And that is that. We are done. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. If this tutorial is helpful to you in any way, please do let me know in the comment section below. Also give us that your thumbs up, that is to say like, and also subscribe if you are yet to do so.